In this video, you'll learn how you can create this parallax effect using Framer. Before we dive into the implementation, let me quickly explain how this effect works. To make it easier to understand, I've created this simple Figma mockup to break it down. Essentially, we have two background images, the sky, the landscape, and the text. The key to achieving this parallax effect lies in adjusting the order of these elements. So the sky image will be positioned at the bottom layer. Above it, we will place the text, and on the top of everything, we will position the landscape image. So at the end, this text will be moving behind the landscape image as we scroll, creating this effect. Now let's jump into Framer and start by creating a new page. I will enable the tablet and the phone breakpoints for responsiveness, and on the left part, let's select the desktop breakpoint, enable the layout, add some padding to give you some space to work with. Then let's create a new frame and name it Hero Section, for example. Give it a 1FR width, and for the height, select the viewport and make it 100. This is very important because now the Hero Section will always take the full height of the screen, no matter how big the screen is. Let's go back to the canvas. Now let's take the images and move them inside the Hero Section. You will notice that the image is not visible anymore. That's because we need to enable the layout option for the Hero Section. Now let's go back to the image and change the position type to absolute. Now for the width, let's make it relative, and same for the height. Now in the same way for the other image, with an absolute position, relative height and width. Now let's preview it real quick. You will notice that the images take the full size of the screen. Now let's head back to the canvas and add a new frame. Make sure to place it inside the Hero Section, not inside any other image. And let's name it Content, for example. Let's give it a 1FR width, so it takes the full available width. And let's enable the layout option and change the direction to column. Then let's add a text. Again, make sure that this text is placed inside the content frame. And now you will notice that this text isn't visible anymore. And that's because now we have to change the Z-index option for all the images. So as I explained before, let's go to the cloud image, and from the right sidebar, let's change the Z-index to 0. Then for the content, let's give it a Z-index of 1. And for the mountain image, let's give it a Z-index of 2. So by that, now we have the cloud image, then we have the content, and above that we have the mountain image or the landscape image. However, you might notice that we can't really select the text on the canvas anymore, because as we said before, the landscape image is now positioned at the top of all the other layers. So in this case, we will lock it using the lock option. This option makes this image unselectable using the canvas. So now we can select the text again. And if you want to select the image, basically select it using the left sidebar. Let's do the same for the cloud image. Now before changing the text style, I will go back to the content frame and change the height to fit content. And then we'll select the Hero Section and change the align to top. Then I will give it some padding. Now I will make a few adjustments to the styling to refine the overall look. So now as you see, we have a better style. Let's add another text here. And let's change the order as well. And finally, let's give it a max width. Finally, let's add a button to the Hero Section. And let's preview it real quick. As you see, we have the Hero Section ready. We still have to give an animation to the content. So let's head back to the Framer canvas and select the content frame. On the right sidebar, click on Effects. Select Scroll Speed. Set the speed to 70%. Let's preview it again. And now we have the parallax effect. And that's it for this video. You can find the remix link for this template in the description below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one.